I think they're absolutely massive in terms of the range of variety of programs throughout most universities now. I think throughout the UK you'll find in every university some kind of entrepreneurship program. Second characteristic of which is that many of them are no longer embedded in the business schools, but actually are reaching right across the university. And the third aspect is that there's a variety of very different types of initiatives. There's a massive amount of learning going on and a massive scope there for experience exchange. And I suppose another interesting aspect of this is that, reflected in the conference, that there are very many younger people engaged in this who are building careers around it. And finally, I think the universities themselves have formally started to embed this in the process by having deans for enterprise, or pro-vice chancellors for enterprise, or setting up enterprise learning centres, or setting up champions. So that has been a considerable shift in the last decade, very considerable. I think we're getting there, but I think the real issue from facing the conference and being fit for the future is the issue that was raised in the CIH Nesta NCG report, namely that of putting entrepreneurship right at the centre of the university. I mean, at the moment it's there in the strategies, it's often there nominally with Pro-Vice Chancellor and other responsibilities, it's there in terms of a whole range of student and technology transfer and programme activities, but it's not at the centre of the university. And I think we have enough, or we're developing enough intellectual property to be able to do that, but it does need recognition and leadership by vice chancellors and there are vice chancellors who have this firmly as a glint in their eye in terms of developing an entrepreneurial university, entrepreneurial organisation, where the broader enterprise entrepreneurship concept sits quite comfortably right across all departments. I think one of the main challenges is to make sure that we can position this globally. In other words, the reason why we're doing it is because of the globalized world, the uncertainties and complexities, the nature of capital markets and labour markets internationally, the future life worlds of graduates, and indeed the competition that universities are facing right across the world. So we've got to position the rationale for entrepreneurship education as a response to global competitiveness and globally influenced life worlds and cultures. I think we have organisations like NCG. I think the key challenge is that obviously we need to facilitate change at the top level with vice chancellors, and I think this needs a combined approach. It needs a partnership approach between regional agencies, but also between the various organisations that now infest, as it were, this world of enterprise that have grown. But we do need a greater collaborative effort in the future. And I think once you get a number of role models, designated role models, then the thing will spread, just like it does with entrepreneurial small businesses. If an entrepreneur sees something else that's working very, very well, then they'll want to do it as well.
Excellent. Thank you very much.